Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. Looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Seahawks.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Price on the give. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that's good for a Seattle first down.
Yeah. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Caught just shy of the goal line. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Charbonnet fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
Rolling on second. Darnold buying some time right. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Burrow's going to try it himself. Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. And first down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They give up the guts. It's Price. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Commanders.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is Corey Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Play fake here. Daniels flushed out of the pocket. He finds Diggs right side. Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Salty Springs, attack, attack! Pablo.
Daniels setting up the play action. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. They get him to the ground, but boy, a gain of about 25 before they did. And it is a first down, Washington.
Already you could see this defense being challenged in a way they weren't very often last week. There wasn't a lot of scoring. There weren't a lot of explosive plays. That's a nice chunk pass play to begin this one for the offense.
Working inside the red zone. Burrow's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Tequila. Hey, fire
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick.
You know, Kate, they always say that you know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Daniels back to throw. He rolls to his right. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. This is where you always want to be standing end of your first drive, Brock. And, hey, even more so when you're chasing these early season wins.
You know what comes to my mind as you say that, Kate, is just stacking. Now, we hear this from coaches all the time, stacking practice days, stacking good reps. Ultimately, stacking drives together like that, you know, helps you stack wins.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Darnold off the play action. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Price. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Darnold looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And they get stuffed. She is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Takes this in at the 25. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw. Daniels. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at
Daniels.
the 37-yard line.
And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. That is Nick Emarwori. Their first sack of the game after they had 3 in their victory last week.
At the 43-yard
When we
line.
think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big gain there from the Commanders. 32 yards.
Commanders, first down.
First down for Daniels.
First and
And he is
10
now
at
8
the 11-yard
of 10
line.
after that last completion.
Fiesta! Fiesta! Fiesta!
From the red zone now. And he gets home. Touchdown, Commanders. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Makes the score.
This one is up and good. They now lead by 14 points. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It gives now to Price. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Here's a shotgun give to Price. Taken down after a quality gain though, 15 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first down.
Midfield. A gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Deron Payne. Their first sack of the game after they had 3 in their victory last week. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's Darnold to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, Daniels. Headed out right. Going deep down the near sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Daniels on 1st and 10, and he has eclipsed 200 passing yards, and we haven't even reached halftime yet. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Buying some time right. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's not going to be able to get them to first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Now Daniels on 4th down. A fight for it. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Brought in by Arroyo in the middle. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Throwing on 2nd, Darnold. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. Second half begins with a bang. 32 yards. 1st down for Daniels. And he is close. He is right near 250 yards passing after that last play. They'll go play action. Trying for the touchdown. And in. Touchdown, Washington. Chigakonkwo, 33 yards for the score. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
one right down the middle. And the lead now 21.
Seahawks nothing.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
Commanders 21, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Second down back at the 23-yard line.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. Daniels now. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play fake here. Daniels. He finds Diggs right side. And he needed just a little bit more. Didn't he? Got most of it. But the stop is made in time, so it is 4th down. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Fits it through the middle. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big gain for Washington. 35 yards. Daniels on 1st and 10. He's only missed once since halftime. 5 completions so far on 6 attempts. Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Durant. Attack!
Here's Daniels on 2nd. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he gets home. Touchdown, Commanders. Rachaad White capping a 7-play scoring drive. On his Moody for the extra point. And a little off that time, but it does get inside the right upright. And the lead now 21.
Seahawks 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Price. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. And picks them up to 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Darnold looking to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, Darnold. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to be a Seahawks 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Seattle.
Now it's Price. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's good for a Seattle 1st down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
From the red zone on 1st. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they've got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And they're not doing it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Now it's Price. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Price, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Seattle.
Myers to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
Commanders 28, Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Making some progress here. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st down.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball. Well, he cleared the way so that running back could show off his speed.
They're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to be a Seahawks 1st down.
13 yards.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. New set of downs for them from the 31. Not going to read at the line. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. And you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Now Darnold. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. Here's Price. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the end.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the Commanders pick it up. He's at midfield. The 30. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I think, was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. To the edge and in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels. That is his 5th total touchdown in this one. He's now just 1 away from a single-game record. Moody able to tack on that extra point. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Commanders 42. Seahawks 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. This is Price. Escapes a defender. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Darnold. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's good for a Seattle 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
And with an alternate play here. Darnold now to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Seahawks.
Offense going audible this time. Throwing here, Darnold. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And there it is. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashid Shaheed. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. So now a 2-point try coming from Milroe and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll call his own number. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Commanders 42, Seahawks 22.
Well, they really made getting the 2 points there look pretty simple. Nice time to call that option.
I love the option play, Kate. In short yardage situations, get a true 2-on-1 with your quarterback. Make it simple for him. And that time, well, the simplest one was him keeping it and getting those 2
Michael
points.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Daniels setting up the play action. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders nearing their second win in the campaign. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The gun. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Darnold. And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. And that sends him back into a 4th and 11.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So with this one seemingly in their pocket, a chance to pad the lead here, 1st and goal. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds him, and the defender comes away with it. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They pad their lead by 1.
Commanders 49, Seahawks 22.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now they go run with Price. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
To the air on 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Now Seattle going to call a 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Pressure coming for Darnold. This is caught. He still has some room. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's 4th through the air this season. Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Darnold looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
The score. Commanders 49,
well, he just caught them the touchdown,
Seahawks
Brock.
30.
Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
7 seconds left. This might be our final play here. Daniels. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like we're running out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Attack! Durant!
On second down, Daniels. Pressure's not going to be picked up here, and down he goes. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was